Today, we're diving into an amazing story from the beautiful backwaters of Kumarakom in Kerala, India. Now, this is a world-famous tourist spot, right? But we're not talking about the usual stuff. We're looking at how an agricultural center is, believe it or not, becoming a top attraction. I mean, just think about that for a second. What if the most exciting place to visit in a major tourist destination wasn't the beach, but a farm? It sounds a little out there, I know, but it's really happening. And more than that, it's completely transforming the local economy. See, this is no ordinary farm. A whole new kind of agrotourism is just exploding in Kumarakom, and it's being driven by the incredible energy of local women entrepreneurs. They figured out how to turn sustainable farming into some seriously successful businesses. So that's the result. But how on earth did they get there? Well, as with most big transformations, it all started with a leader, someone who had a very clear and very powerful vision. This is Dr. Jayalekshmi G. She's the senior scientist and head of the local Krishi Vigyan Kendra, or KVK. You can think of her as the engine behind this entire movement, creating this amazing link between agricultural science and real community empowerment. And here is where it gets really interesting. This whole success story, it's not some happy accident. Dr. Jayalekshmi's own PhD thesis was literally about empowering rural women through self-help groups. So her entire academic career, her life's work, basically created the blueprint for the real-world success that we're seeing play out today. It's theory put into practice in the most powerful way possible. Okay, so you've got the vision, you've got the leader, but you still need the engine to make it all work, right? So let's take a look at the actual system that powers this whole thing. First off, what exactly is KVK Kottayam? Well, it's a farm science center that was set up back in 2004. Think of it as a bridge. Its job is to take all the latest cutting-edge agricultural tech from the big research institutes and get it directly into the hands of local farmers and entrepreneurs. It's a hub for knowledge, for resources, for making things happen. Now, at the very heart of their training is this absolutely brilliant idea called the Integrated Farming System, or IFS. It's basically a perfect closed loop. So, waste from the fish ponds? Nope, that's not waste. It's now organic fertilizer for the crops. The leftovers from those crops? That becomes feed for the livestock. It creates this amazing zero-waste cycle that's not just good for the planet, it's extremely profitable. And the KVK doesn't just talk about the theory. No way. They have these amazing hands-on demonstration units for all sorts of specialized businesses. Entrepreneurs can get in there and learn everything from growing mushrooms and keeping bees to making their own organic manure. Each one of these isn't just a skill, it's a ready-made business opportunity. But look, training is one thing. To build a real, lasting business, you need tools. So now let's get into the specific resources the KVK provides to turn all that new knowledge into a thriving enterprise. And this chart just lays it out perfectly. It's the before and after. On your own, you might be stuck with just your personal tools, selling raw vegetables for a tiny profit. But with KVK's support, suddenly you have access to modern equipment through a custom hiring center. You can go to a common facilitation center and turn that produce into high-value products. We're talking jams, chips, you name it. That leap from just selling raw goods to creating value-added products, that's the secret sauce for building real, measurable economic strength. Okay, so we've got the vision, we've got the system. The big question is, does it actually work? Well, let's take a look at the impact. The results are pretty staggering, and they create this incredible ripple effect. First and most importantly, the women entrepreneurs see their incomes go way up. Second, as word gets out, more and more tourists start showing up for this unique agro-tourism experience. And third, all that activity means more business for other local services, from taxi drivers to hotels. The entire community gets a lift. And this quote from Dr. Jayalekshmi really gets to the core of why it's so successful. It's not about just running a single training course and then walking away. It's about ongoing mentorship, about guiding these women through all the ups and downs of starting a business from scratch. That long-term support is crucial. Now, this amazing combination of vision, systems, and mentorship, it has not gone unnoticed. In fact, the success of this model has earned the highest possible recognition. On February 1st, 2026, KVK Kottayam was honored with the National Best KVK Award. I mean, this is a huge deal. It's a prestigious award that officially cements their status as a national leader. and it validates their whole unique approach of mixing sustainable farming with women's empowerment and tourism. So, what's the big takeaway from all of this? It's that this isn't just a feel good local story, it's a blueprint for success. What they have built in Kumarakom is a model that has been tested, it's been proven, and it's been nationally recognized. It's a formula that shows exactly how to build sustainable livelihoods and give a massive boost to local economies. It's ready to go. And that, of course, leads us to the final and maybe the most important question of all. Knowing what we know now, seeing this incredible success, what would it really take to copy this model and bring this same success to other regions that need it? The answer is actually pretty simple, but it's also profound. It starts by investing in empowerment. That means investing in leaders with a vision, investing in practical training systems, and investing in the tools that help people turn their potential into real prosperity. The Kumarakom story is the proof. When you do that, the returns are incredible and they benefit absolutely everyone.